Lebanon face guarding. MtJuliet gets it into Chowbay. He gets it across the half-court line. He's going to slow things up a little bit. Now he gets it back in, and they're going to call a foul on Hoffinger, who just checked into the ball game a few moments ago before Beetle stole the ball. And now MtJuliet's going to take a timeout. 42-41, the excitement. You can feel it in the air. 55.1 seconds left to go in the ball game. Homecoming 2010. It's been a doozy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back into Campbell Brennan Gymnasium as Lebanon is ready to rise up and get back on their feet here in this ball game as they trail by 1. 55.1 seconds left to go. Chowbay set to inbounds. Lebanon going to be right on their man as they are in man-to-man defense. They look for one towards the basket. They get it to Clemens. It's off the mark. No good. Rebounded. Almost tipped in by Cornelia, but missed. Lebanon trails by 1. 46 seconds left to go. Beetle with the ball, gets it over to Bridges on the right wing. MtJuliet in a man-to-man defense. Bridges works against Chowbay. Crosses over, gets in the middle, gets it to Vance. Over on the right wing, hands it off to Beetle. And it's going to be stolen by Clemens, and he's going to go in and throw it down to give Lebanon, to give MtJuliet a 3-point lead. And we're going to get some kind of call here of foul. We're going to call.
That's Odom's fifth. I just heard the buzzer.
And Odom's going to foul out. Odom had a great game. Jet will tell me what he scored here in just a moment. As the MtJuliet crowd letting the Lebanon crowd know.
Odom just had 2 foul shots for 2.
2 foul shots for Odom, but a great guard handles the rock well. Beetle steps to the line again. 44-41, 29.6 seconds left to go here.
This will be a 1-1.
A 1-1 for Beetle.
Next shot will be 2.
All right. The senior steps to the line. Homecoming 2010. First shot's up. And nails it. That ball bounced around everybody on the edge of their seat as Lebanon pulls to within 2. Media row up here can barely contain themselves.
I don't know if Beetle might think about missing the second on purpose.
Didn't even think about it. Lebanon trails by 1, 29.6 seconds left. MtJuliet going to inbounds 90 feet from the basket. And MtJuliet wants to talk about it. 29.1 seconds left to go. 44-43. Glad you could join us here. Homecoming 2010 at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium on Charter Communication Channel 6. We will have the conclusion in just a moment. A highly entertaining 2010 homecoming here at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium. 44-43, 29 seconds left to go. Lebanon in a full court man-to-man as MtJuliet inbounds 90 feet away from their basket. Chowbay right outside of the baseline. Gets it inside to Burns, back over to Chowbay, and we're going to get a quick foul by Hoffinger, which is exactly what Coach Kyle wanted, to send Burns to the foul line.
It's only Hoffinger's second, so he had plenty of fouls to give.
Has Burns shot any free throws tonight?
No.
First free throws for Burns. No pressure. The crowd really gets into it, letting them know. Shots up, and it's off. And they're going to call a foul on Clemens as he pushed Beetle, and Beetle is going to step to the line. The senior guard is going to step to the line with a chance to give his ball club a 1-point lead with 27.5 seconds left to go in homecoming.
He'll have 2 shots.
If you did not come out to this ball game, I am sorry. This has been incredibly exciting. And Beetle,
Clemens with his 4th foul, giving Beetle 2 shots.
That's big as well if this happened to go into overtime. 44-43. First shot is up, and it is good. As he nailed it. And I tell you what, this is when all those days in summer, sitting in the gym by yourself, shooting free throws, this is what you imagine. Homecoming, crowds into it, games on the line. This is what you want as a senior guard.
Takes out Shepard. Tessiani in for Shepard.
44-44. Beetle with a chance to give his team the lead. Nails it. Nails it. And we're going to get a substitution. Hoffinger checks out for Manning.
A little offense for defense.
Absolutely.
We're actually getting a bigger body in there to rebound, too.
Also a senior with a little bit more experience, but you're absolutely right. Offense for defense. The student section really getting into this, and we're going to get another timeout by Mount Juliet. They seem to have infinite timeouts. What an exciting ball game. 45-44. Lebanon leads. 27.5 seconds left to go. When we come back, Mount Juliet will be 90 feet away from trying to take the lead of this ball game. 2010 homecoming right here at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium. We'll be back on Charter Communication Channel 6. Don't change that channel. Campbell Brennan Gymnasium, homecoming, 2010. 27.5 seconds left, 45-44. Your Lebanon Blue Devils lead off of two crucial free throws by Beadle.
And the Devils, while we're in the timeout, have just borrowed one of the Predators' chants that their supporters used.
Mount Juliet with the ball. Lebanon in a man-to-man. Chalbay with the ball, gets it over to Clemens. He's on the right wing, guarded by Bridges. He crosses over, gets into the paint, shot's good. And we're going to Lebanon down 46-45. 11.5 seconds left to go. We're going to get another timeout. Man, it just keeps on going. 11.5 seconds, 46-45. Lebanon takes a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back into Campbell Brennan Gymnasium, home of the Blue Devil and Blue Devilettes. Lebanon trails by 1 point, 11.5 seconds left to go. Full length of the court in front of them. Clemens from Mount Juliet just hit about a 16-footer to give his ball club the lead. And here we go. Vance with the ball, gets it over to Bridges, gets it across the timeline, and it's going to be out of bounds on Cornelia as he goes flying into the student section. 6.6 seconds left to go. Everybody on their feet here at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium. We might be about to see magic. Vance sets inbounds right in front of his own basket. Nowhere to go with it. Has to chuck it up. Gets it to Bridges. 5 seconds left to go. Bridges with the ball. Gets it over to Vance in the corner. He puts up a three. It's on the way. It's off the mark. No good. Manning with the ball. It's good. It's good. Oh. No, it's good. They're waving it off. They are waving it off. Justin Manning hit a behind-the-backboard shot, and they're waving it off.
It is a good call. It did come after the buzzer, unfortunately.
Wow, what an ending to an incredible game.
If he would have caught that ball a split second earlier, they might have let that stand.
Well, that's going to do it here at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium. A wild ending.
That is Lebanon and Mount Juliet basketball at its finest every single year.
Absolutely. This year, a lot on the line as it was homecoming. A rivalry now in district. Your final score is going to be 46-45. We will have a scoring wrap-up for you in just a moment. A very entertaining second ball game here tonight at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium for the 2010 Blue Devil homecoming. Lebanon falls just short. We did look at the film, and Manning just barely missed getting that shot off in time. This crowd erupted, but it was waved off, and that's how it's going to stand. And to tell us how we got there, my man, Jet Thompson.
For Mount Juliet, Caleb Chalbay led the way with 15 points. Therese Clemens had 14, including the game-winning basket. Von Cornelia had 9, all 9 points coming in the fourth quarter. Cordarius Burns had 6, and Austin Odom had a pair of free throws for 2. Mount Juliet shot 2 of 2 from the foul line in the first half. 5 of 6 from the foul line in the second half. So around 85% foul shooting altogether for Mount Juliet. For Lebanon, they were led in scoring by Ryan Beadle. He had 17. Justin Bridges with 7. Philip Vance, Justin Manning with 6. Cameron High with 5, and Kay Sloan with 4. Lebanon, 1 of 3 foul shooting in the first half. In the second half, it was 3 of 3 in the third quarter and 7 of 8 in the fourth, for a total of 10 of 11 in the second half. So about 80-90% for Lebanon at the foul line as well. Turnovers. Lebanon had 13. Lebanon had 18. MtJuliet had 13. Rebounds, MtJuliet 23, Lebanon 14. Assists, Lebanon 6, MtJuliet 4. Steals, MtJuliet 9, Lebanon 6. And neither team recorded a block.
Jet, what was the final score of the ball game? I know it was 1 point. Was it 64-63?
That is correct.
64-63. Well, guys, a disappointing loss for the Blue Devils. Nevertheless, numerous lead changes, a very entertaining game, a heartbreaker nonetheless. So glad you could join us here with Blue Devil Broadcasting right here on Charter Communication Channel 6. This is a replay this Saturday morning of your January